Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you my experience with the Shanghai Light film that, thanks to Camera Active shops, I was able to test for you. This is a 400 film and it seems to be a rebranded one from disposable camera. In fact, if we remove the seal, we can see that it's exactly similar to the Fujifilm disposable camera. Also, it says that it has 27 frames instead of the classic 24 or 36. And that makes me think about that as well, of course. Unfortunately, there is not so much on the internet about this film. So if you guys have any info, please share in the comments below, in order to help the community understand more about the Shanghai film. To shoot this film, I use my Valoi SL2000F, and if you don't remember that I have this camera, you can check the link here of one of my previous videos. This time I decided to use the newly purchased 35mm f2.8 lens, and I personally found extremely difficult to use this lens compared with the 28 to 200mm Tamron lens that I had previously and I had used for the first video on this camera. The main problem on this lens is the focusing point, because making sure that the photo was in focus was harder than I expected. In addition to that, in order to complete the whole film, it took me 3 photo walks. Crazy. Every time I always found that it was rainy or nothing interesting to shoot. So I really feel like I have run out of interesting places in Shibuya for my photo walks. So definitely for the next time I have to change place. To scan this roll, I use the Valoi 360 system, and seriously, it took just less than 4 minutes. It's impressive and absolutely recommended solution. So no more pain with the traditional scanner. One tip that I can give you from my personal experience when you are selecting a LED source to put under the Valoi system is to use a well-diffused one, like this one, or the one that is recommended directly in the Valoi homepage. The reason is that at the beginning I used this one, and despite being diffused 2 times, one here and one with the Valoi 360 diffuser, when I take my picture I still can catch in the frame the LED. So despite some Photoshop, unfortunately the LED were still there, so you have to take one more time your scan. So the film is 400 ISO, so it's pretty suitable in almost any situation, but excel with sunny days. It has a nice grain, but I personally have noticed a tendency in blue tone predominance. So if the sky is a part of your main subject, you can be affected by this. I found that with the auto correction from Photoshop, I can solve the final problem, but please keep in mind about this blue dominance in the picture. The feeling from this film is an old film of the 80s, like the photos that we have with our families when we were children. Well, at least if you are of my generation or older. I feel it's a nice solution for people that wants to get a little bit of originality in colors without being forced to move to the Lomo film, that except for the Lomography 400 are something that personally I don't like. I have one more roll, as you saw, of this Shanghai film. So what do you think will be the best subject to photograph with it based on the photos that you saw? Please let me know in the comments below, and if you're interested in purchasing one of it, please contact Camera Active shop via Instagram. At the same time, if you want to purchase the Valoi 360 system, you can visit valoi.co homepage and then follow all the directions to buy it directly. This is all for me for today. As you probably noticed, I have slowed down a little bit the frequency of the videos I'm releasing, but I have a couple of interesting reviews I'm working on, so I hope to share with you as soon as I can. In the meanwhile, if you have any requests of type of video that you want to see in this channel, the comment area below is all yours. Thanks again to Camera Active to allow me to test the film, and Valoi for the impressive system they created, and saved lots of my time in the scan process. And thank you guys for watching, and as usual, till next time, stay click. Bye!